Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Chef Anita here in Nicaragua. Just getting ready to cook dinner at home. Welcome. We are going to be doing a pasta with a cashew mushroom cream sauce. Now, I've never made a cashew cream sauce before. There's no dairy in this other than Parmesan. So I've never done this before, so we're going to keep our fingers crossed, okay? Just waiting for other guests to come on in. Hi. I am Chef Anita. I'm here in Nicaragua cooking some food for you guys. Actually, the food will be eaten by me and my family, but you guys get to come along and watch what I do. I am a chef from the Napa Valley who has recently moved to Nicaragua, and I come on here and cook all the time and show you what I'm doing. So again, today, because this chef has a dairy intolerance, I'm going to attempt to make a creamy, hello, welcome, hello. I'm going to attempt to make a cashew cream sauce for a pasta primavera, if you will. So I have some beautiful ingredients from the mercadito here in Nicaragua. I have these beautiful little elotes, which I'm just going to peel those and saute into this pasta. I have some beautiful zucchini as well. I have some spinach. I have not decided if I'm going to put that in there. You're going to go live next week? Oh my gosh, tag me on that, please. Tag me. Absolutely. I would love to see what you do. That is so cool. Gorgeous Parmesan cheese. And I have some rosemary here, which I definitely am going to be incorporating into this mushroom cashew sauce. So again, we're going to see how this rolls because I've never done this before. I've used cashew cream in a clam chowder, which turned out perfect. But again, I'm just flying by the seat of my pants and I'm just going to start cooking. So I hope everyone is doing well out there. I'm going to try definitely to pay attention to comments and try and answer as many questions as possible. Hopefully my mods will come on here to help me out. But yeah, otherwise I'm just going to start cooking. So I'll do my best to make sure and see you guys, okay? So right now I'm actually going to start with the mushroom sauce. Now, being in Nicaragua for the first time, like long term, I had no idea that you had to go to the actual market to get fresh mushrooms. So I am left with what they had, which is not fresh. This is actually a canned mushroom, and I'm a little concerned about it. They taste really nice. There's a little bit of acid in them. So I don't know. We're just going to try and make this work because, yeah, I know, chef, I know. Don't come after me, please. I am a mushroom buff, but this sauce does not work without this. Otherwise, it's just a Parmesan sauce, and I wanted more body, more flavor to this. So if I can make this work, then goodness. But yeah, you have to travel a couple of miles away. I don't have a car right now because my family has it, so I'm just rolling with what I have here. So I'm going to start this sauce, and they don't have any shallots. No shallots, so we're just going to go garlic heavy. So like I said, we're just going to put into this little pot here some garlic, these mushrooms, and I'm going to put in there some rosemary and just saute everything, and a little spring onion as well to try and bring in that shallot flavor. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of white wine. I have a nice Pinot Grigio here. And then we're going to blend that sauce in the blender with the cashews, which have been soaking for the last 2 hours to help make it nice and tender so that they actually blend really easily for me. So again, fingers crossed. We'll see. Otherwise, I'm just going to make a beautiful pasta primavera with no sauce, which I'm okay with too, because I love pasta with, you know, just Parmesan and olive oil. And you guys already know my olive oil guys, they bring it. So whatever I do here, it's going to work. So I also thought, because I walked past the bakery this morning, this beautiful loaf of bread here, just a regular, this is like, what do they call it? Like a pan criollo out of Puerto Rico. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the joins. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm trying to pay attention. I'm sorry. So it's a hot water batter. Anyway, they had it, they baked it, it was hot out of the oven, and I thought, okay, a piece of grilled bread on the side definitely is a must. And of course, as you guys know from my other live, I love to have a little glass of wine with my cooking. So I hope you guys don't mind, I hope TikTok doesn't mind. Pour yourself a glass, drink some water, Coke, whatever you like. Okay, so we're gonna get going here. So like I said, I'm gonna make this garlic heavy so that whatever's going on with those mushrooms doesn't come through. I'm gonna have I'm making chicken parmesan topped with fresh mozzarella and pesto parmesan bread. Oh my God, amazing. I need to watch this, okay? So please, please, please tag me, okay? I would really appreciate it. I love learning from other chefs. I watch a lot of different creators, content creators. Oh, I think one of my flowers just fell. Or unless, yep, it did. Oh God, that scared the heck out of me. I love to be able to watch other chefs. I love learning, so I do watch a lot of content. You guys, you know, chef, all the big guys that are out there. I always, on YouTube and wherever, you know, I have, well, actually my son has them now. So many books, you know, from all the people. So I love that. I love learning. So we're going to go in with a little smashed garlic. I don't have to worry about mincing this or slicing this in any way because, like I said, I'm just giving this a really quick cook, hitting it with some wine, and then everything is going to go into the blender, and I'm actually going to use some of the reserved pasta water to help me blend it. So, again, we'll see. So this is going to go in here, and I went to the butcher shop hoping to have a little chicken breast to go into this as well. All he had was chicken thighs and chicken legs, which I absolutely love. So I'm just going to break down some pieces of meat from that and then definitely put that into the pasta. And like I said, I have zucchinis and these little baby corn on the cob. I mean, the girl, she peeled one away from the actual husk and had me eat it fresh. It's amazing. It's delicious. Super sweet. It's going to definitely give me that springtime feel to all of what I'm doing today. So I hope you guys stick around and see the finished dish. And I'm excited to have another chef in here. Gosh, it's so cool. I hope to have more of that as I go along. I'm very new here, if you guys can't tell from my TikTok page. I am definitely a newbie trying to create a platform where people can come and talk food, travel, photography. I'm a big photographer. I do a lot of landscape and street photography as well. Hello, good evening. Hello. Just here in Nicaragua cooking up some dinner. We are attempting to do something new here that I have never done before. Right now, like I said, I'm just putting together some aromatics, just putting together some garlic and a little spring onion. And we're going to cook all that into this little pan here, which has been on the flame for way too long, so it's probably going to burn now. I want to sweat it. I don't want to give it any color. So fingers crossed. Like I said, I already cooked off my pasta, sitting right here. I know there's way more than I need for one person, but there's more people here. So I'm just going to use the portion that I need for this live, and then I'll use up the rest later for the family. So yeah, absolutely. Thank you. So here we go. We're going to put this in here. Oh, actually, it's not too bad. And as you guys know, I am at the mercy of this house. I don't have any of my cooking utensils or equipment. So I actually went out today and bought the only pair of tongs I could find. And they're okay. It's a lot better than, oh, thank you. I love flowers in my hair, and I haven't done this since I was a little girl growing up in Puerto Rico. And my garden here in Nicaragua just has all these fresh flowers. So I absolutely love just wearing flowers, fresh flowers every day. Absolutely. So I have this in here, the garlic and the spring onion, and I hope you guys can see it. I'm going to go on ahead and salt it because, like I said, you got to build that flavor from the bottom up. And right now what we are attempting to do is hide the fact that that's funny, that I have canned mushrooms, which I've never used before because I didn't know you have to go to the big supermarket to get fresh ones. So again, fingers crossed. I'm actually going to add a little bit of this beautiful rosemary grown here. I was so shocked to see rosemary. I don't know why, but I never thought that in Nicaragua they would actually have rosemary. So, thank you for the compliment. I'm going to put a couple of these in here. Actually, I'm going to put a good amount of these in here because, again, I am working with an interesting ingredient. So, that's in there. I'm just going to let that cook a little bit. I'm going to raise the heat a little bit there because I'm about to add my mushrooms, which have a lot of water already, and then we're going to go into, you didn't see anything, I missed something. I'm not sure what the conversation was, I'm so sorry. So now we're going in with these mushrooms. Oh, you didn't see anything. I see what you're saying. I got you now. Thank you, chef. I appreciate it. But like I said, you know, to all my home cooks out there and all my home chefs who don't have the ingredients that I had available to me in Napa or even here, if we can make this work, you're set. Having good quality oil, having nice technique behind the dish, kind of having an idea of where you want to land. I have an idea, but again, I don't know if I'll be able to get there. So we're gonna, again, I'm like sitting here like, so upset. So, but it already smells delicious because of that rosemary, the garlic, and the spring onion. They have spring onion here everywhere. It just grows wild. It's incredible. And they do have really beautiful mushrooms. But again, I didn't know where to grab them. So here we go. So now, carefully, I'm going to go on ahead and add some of that beautiful little Pinot Grigio. I was really excited to see that they had, yes, chef, that they had this really nice little Pinot here. Barely cost anything, and it's delicious. And now I'll be able to enjoy a glass with my meal. So that's also a way for you to elevate your cooking at home. If you're making a short rib or something braised and you're using a wine in it, buy a good enough wine for you to drink afterwards with your meal. The fire's talking at me. It agrees. Don't use cheap wine in terms of like just not good. Box wines are hard to work with. I have had to use them before, but they're great actually for barbecue sauces. I love using box wine for barbecue sauces. It has a lot of sugar, so I don't have to include a lot of brown sugar and honey and so on and so forth. So just use your better judgment. Use a good wine that when you taste, you're okay drinking. Use it in the same dish, and this elevates everything. This bottle of wine, I think, cost me $5 US here in Nicaragua. In America, it probably would have cost me like $3 or $30. But I don't cook with wine that expensive. This is just, you know, the translation here. I'm going to put this away because, like I said, I am going to be enjoying that later. So now that my aromatics here are becoming all sec, which means dry, everything is reducing, everything is popping as well, so be careful. And because I added those mushrooms, I'm going to go on ahead and add just a skosh, my new favorite word, a skosh more Let's go more. Leave the sherry alone. Oh, damn it. I need to stop reading comments. Sorry, guys. I'm going to add a little black pepper here as well. I mean, I'll read the comments, but not out loud. You know what I mean. People are always baiting you out there. Okay. So I'm going to take this step by step. There's a lot of different components going on here, and I don't want to overcook my pasta. I don't want to overcook my vegetables. And I definitely want to have this dish have body and a lot of flavor from the bottom up, like I said. I don't have a red chili flake, which I typically absolutely love, but it's okay. But if I want a little spice, I'll just use the Calabrian chili agrumato and just pour that over the top at the end, if I so choose. I may just leave it alone. Okay, so this is pretty much ready. So I'm actually gonna now extract the water from the cashews. I'll be right back. Now these cashews grow here, and a lot of farmers, they take their cashews, they roast them in their houses, they package them, and they sell them literally at every corner. So for 10 Cordobas, I'm able to get a whole bag of these, and it's just delicious. I'm gonna send your drone. Okay, those kind of comments I absolutely love. Thank you. So now I'm going to remove my rosemary, which I just love that smell. And I'm going to put in there my garlic, the mushrooms, we have the cashews, we have the spring onion. And if you notice, I'm not dumping the whole pan in. There's a lot of liquid still down here from these mushrooms. And there's oil, and that can break my sauce. And I'm really hoping that doesn't happen with these mushrooms. Because then I'm gonna take this blend and put it into the pasta, hit it with a little bit of that pasta water, and pray for a creamy consistency, if I can actually get that word out. So this first step is almost done. I hope I can get everything done in enough time. Thank you so much for the likes. Thank you for being here today. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yes, I love to smile. I'm a happy person. And when I cook, I am the happiest ever. Now, I'm going to go over here with this because this is really loud. And I don't want to, you know. But I am going to bring a little bit of my pasta water to help blend everything. I'm still here. Okay, I'm gonna put a towel over it because you wanna be careful. You never know when it's just gonna explode everywhere. Okay, so I can already tell I need more pasta water. And like I said, if it doesn't work, we'll adjust. Cooking is fun. It stresses me out definitely because I tend to want to be a perfectionist, but if something doesn't work, I just roll with it. So that is going to take a little while. So we're just going to let that go. I want a really creamy consistency. Okay, this is already looking amazing. add a smidge more water and let that all come together. Okay, now we're cooking. This is good. Sorry. There. Cashew cream with mushrooms, a little rosemary, some white wine, spring onion, and garlic. Now I'm going to dump this out. I'm going to give it a taste and see where we're at with salt level because I added pasta water, and pasta water is typically salty. When you cook your pasta, you always have to put a lot of salt in there. So now, thank you so much for joining me and all the likes. Thank you, thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Oh, thank you. I wish I had a spat right now, a little spatula. Chef, can you send me a spatula? Okay, so I want you guys to see this. Now, if I would have just done this with the cashews alone, you can actually put this in coffee versus using a creamer. It's a lot healthier for you, and for someone like me who does have issues with certain dairy, I love being able to use this as an alternative. And it definitely makes me feel a lot healthier because using a lot of butter and cream, while it is absolutely amazing, and I do love and suffer after, this is a good way for me to just kind of not always be in that, place where, the next day my belly hurts. So now I'm going to give this a taste. I'm scared because of those mushrooms, but here we go. Okay. It worked. It's delicious. I'm so happy right now. Now I can move forward. Okay, let's go. Now I'm going to break down a little bit of chicken here. I wish I had some gloves. Oh my God, I'm so excited. That is so good, guys. So good. It actually worked out. It worked. Like the mushrooms taste like mushroom. Oh, I should probably add that I did soak them after I took them out of the can. I soaked them in cold water, put them in the fridge, and then strained the water away to get rid of that metallic flavor. I'm so happy. Now, if the sauce doesn't break when I put it into the hot skillet with my pasta and all the vegetables, I'm okay. Okay, so now with this chicken, like I explained before, I wanted, thank you, chef, I wanted to use a chicken breast, but all he had was leg and thigh. And typically I would just put this into the pan and just sear it and finish roasting it and put it to the side. And but I wanted chicken in this pasta primavera. So I keep calling it a pasta primavera, but it's actually a mushroom cream pasta. So, with veggies. A lot of different things happening here. It's what's happening. And it's hard for me to explain it sometimes because I get very excited. I get an idea. I actually thought about this. Thank you so much for the fire. Thank you. Oh my God, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm sorry if I don't notice right away. I just like to kind of get going so that, I'm not repeating myself over and over and people can get on with their day. Thank you for the roses, chef. Thank you. Thank you so much. That is so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the joints. Thank you for the follows. If you guys are hitting that follow button, please look at my links. They're all up there. Now, moving on to the chicken. Sorry, I tend to want to talk a lot. If you guys are new here, I definitely do that. So, sharp knife. I'm actually going to take this. This has a lot of fat in it. So I'm going to try and cut all the fat away from it. I'm going to take the skin off, which is actually really sad because the skin is actually really beautiful. And if I had more time, I would actually make this into a crispy chicken skin and put it over the top. That's just how I like to not waste any product. So, just going to take all the fat away from it, just like that. And typically I have a boning knife, but like I said, I'm at the mercy of this house. All of my equipment is still back in California, but once we get settled in, I'll have all that brought out to me. So, just skin that really fast, just like that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love my tattoos. I have like, I forget, I lose count. I think I have 10, 12 tattoos. Oh, thank you, chef. God, I love that I have a chef here. Okay, so now I have to pull all this meat off this bone. And I'm just going to chop this small. So right now my knife work doesn't need to be precise, not that precise. Because like I said, I just want the meat and I'm just going to chop it really nice and small. And it's going to go right into that dish. Now this has a lot of fat running through it. It's very, very fatty here, but I definitely want this beautiful little oyster right there. I mean, like, that's a nice little morsel. This here, I'm just going to leave as it is. But you better believe I'm going to be making some chicken stock out of this. So nothing is going to go to waste, guys. This is going to get turned into a chicken stock. I can even do like a roasted chicken stock. So now I'm left with this meat from the thigh. I'm going to clean this up more. There's a little bit of knuckle here. That part is good. And now I'm just going to slice it. Put that into the bowl. And now we're going to work on this chicken leg here. Again, just peeling away all the skin so that I'm left with just the meat. Gonna peel it right off. Slice that right off. There goes Noodle. Ladies and gentlemen, as soon as I start cooking, this baby comes right on in. She should have her own cooking show, honestly. Okay, so that drumstick is coming off really nice. And it's gonna give my chicken dish, my pasta, a really nice flavor. But I do wish I had a chicken breast. But again, that's okay. We're working with what we have. And if I can make this taste good, then I'm good. Okay, chicken is done. So now we have a single portion of chicken. Look at how pretty that is. It actually looks like chicken breast. So what kind of dog do I have? I have a Shih Tzu Maltese. Hello, monkey. Her name is Noodle. And She is a blend of the two, more Shih Tzu than Maltese, and she's 7 years old, but she looks like a little baby puppy. She's only 8 pounds. Hello from California. Hi. Welcome, welcome. Trying a new recipe I've never done before. So, oh, thank you. I got to wash my hands of all this chicken juice, so just stare at my dog for a minute here. Noodle, can you say hi to everybody? Can you say hi? Okay, and we're back. Now, because I only have this one very small, interesting cutting board, I washed it really well, dry it, and then I flip it over just in case for any bacteria that may potentially get on my vegetables. We don't want that. Okay, so now that the chicken is done, we're going to go into slicing our vegetables here and putting those aside and have everything ready. As I've always said, you got to have everything in its place, your mise en place in its place, so that when you start cooking, you're not left there trying to find everything. Okay, now the way that I accomplish this is by having a lined pan, and then as soon as I start slicing, I just put it here in bundles. So here we go. So this beautiful zucchini definitely called out to me. I lost my dump bucket here. So what I want to do is just give this a quick slice. I'm going to have way more than I need. Actually, I think we're just going to go here and save the rest, because I am only making one portion for now, and then the rest will get used later. Thank you. It's from Shein. My sister taught me all about Shein. I live in, chef shoes and chef coat, so I had no idea that Shein even existed. So my zucchini is sliced, and now I'm going to go into this beautiful little elote. Actually, I'm going to use my cutting shears here. And like I said, this thing is so incredibly fresh. All they did was take it off the husk, and she broke off a piece and gave it to me to taste. So, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Making a new recipe here. It's a pasta dish with chicken with a mushroom cashew sauce and definitely some Parmesan. Here we go. Now we're talking. These little baby corns, you will typically find them in like Chinese cooking, in stir fries, right? Look at all that husk for such a little bebes. I love this. So we're just going to clean that off, and all you have to do is just literally saute this like really quick. If I don't eat them all before I get, oh my gosh, they're so sweet. Like, I can't believe how good these are. Like, wow. I'm going to see if I can even slice this down the middle. And I can. Okay, moving on to the other one. Whoops, we're going to use shears here and here. When I worked fine dining, the chef that I was working with, Chef Sean, he came up with this idea to take the actual husk when it's really, really fresh, really beautiful, pull it off, and fry it in grapeseed oil and make a nest And then we had these foie gras pearls that went into the nest with the smoke. It was gorgeous. But whenever he had to make this dish, he really, really did not like his life very much at that moment because it was a lot of work just making sure and taking the top of the husk off. So whenever I was done with my prep, I would help him out. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's a really cool technique, but everything has to be done really, really precise. Okay, so this guy is bad. I bought 4 for that very reason because they weren't letting me, take them off the husk to take a look at them because they stay fresher because they're so small. So I bought 4 just in case that happened. Hopefully the rest of these will be good. Okay, where did I just slice that? Oh yeah, this is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. There's something very therapeutic about this. I hope you guys aren't bored. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you. Thank you for sticking around. Okay. We have one other good one. This cutting board is going to be like, seriously, my nemesis forever. I have to buy a new cutting board. But I don't want to do that until I am settled into our permanent home. So we're just going to keep living with this. Okay, see that? See that, little bebes? I don't know why it makes me talk like that, but it does. Okay, so now this one, slicing in half. Coming in on the bias very carefully because they're so tender. And then last one. How's everybody doing out there? I'm a chef. Cute comment, thank you. I am a chef. That's why I'm here. I'm just cooking dinner at home, but I used to have a restaurant in Napa, and oh, awesome. I love that you're cooking as I'm cooking. Cheers, chef. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I am working now as a private chef. My restaurant sold, so now I live in Nicaragua with my family, and I travel as a private chef. So now I'm just having fun after only just having arrived here, just in going to the market and the butchers and just trying to discover what is out here with the season. Right now it's spring, but it's the dry season until mid-May. So, oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. No filter. People are coming after me about that. It's hilarious. I actually made a video about it, and I know I shouldn't care, but it's so funny. It just cracks me up. Like, they just slide up into your comment section, and they're just so rude about it. Okay, so last one. I did not cut... Noodle, what are you doing? She's making noises over there, sorry. I did not cut this one on the bias because the other one just kind of shredded when I did that, so I adjusted. And now my OCD is like, no, everything has to be precise. You get it, chef. But here we go. And if you're just joining me, guys, again, we are attempting a new recipe I've never done before. This is a cashew, Parmesan, mushroomy sauce. No dairy, other than the Parmesan. So I have that. I have my Parmesan. I actually bought a cheese grater. So excited for this little thing. And I have my new pair of tongs. Tongs, sorry. And now I have my veggies. And I think I am gonna go on ahead and add this beautiful spinach, because look at this. And me and spinach, I just absolutely love it. So I'm gonna put some of that to the side so that now when we start cooking, again, I'm not sitting there searching for everything. So the way that looks is, if I can get everything in its place, it's literally like this. See? Now we're ready to cook. Yay. And after my last live and suffering with that other pan, I actually went out and purchased a new one. I'm so happy. It is not warped. Yes, I know. That's my baby girl. Her name is Noodle. She likes to come here as soon as I start cooking. She knows when it's getting ready for, dinner time. So actually, before I do this, because I forgot, I'm going to put this little pan here. I'm going to move this back over here and make some really nice, a side of grilled bread, if you will, or toasted bread, because I don't have a grill yet. I can't wait to have my own grill. Oh my gosh. The house that we're moving into has an outdoor barbecue. People, I am so excited. If I can cook it over fire, I will. I am so excited. I cannot wait to bring you guys live outdoors with my barbecue grill. Oh, thank you so much for the gift. Thank you. Thank you. You want the Helix set? Oh gosh, yeah, me too. But when we get our permanent, oh, thank you so much for the gifts, guys. Thank you. Is that Miss Perez? Did I just see that go up? Thank you for the balloons. Miss Perez is here. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, no, you're fine. I'm just getting cooking, sweetie. Miss Cooking Darling. All my girls are here. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me. I'll take you through the steps again. See, I get talking and then my pan gets too hot. If it starts to smell hot, pull it off, because then you burn things and no bueno. I don't have a serrated knife. So, here we go. Oh, that was painful. I can't do this. We need to try and find a serrated knife. This bread is so beautiful and fresh. Uh-oh. Whoops, I forgot to turn off my phone. Sorry about that. Now they're probably going to call back. Okay, let me see what they have in terms of knives here. This bread is so incredibly beautiful and fresh. It's impossible to slice with my chef knife. It's serrated. Okay, let's see. Oh gosh, maybe if we can go from the butt end. Oh yeah, that's a little bit better. Okay. I just need one piece, people. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Let's go in with the big guy. That was stressful. Like, I'm literally sweating. Okay, we have a beautiful little Crostino. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's gonna get put aside. That's gonna become some French toast tomorrow. Ooh, maybe I'll bring you along for a little brunch tomorrow. We'll see. Okay. Let's clean this up again. Noodle, I'm surprised you're not over here picking up my mess, girl. Okay, here we go. Let's toast some bread. Hopefully. I hope I'm not running out of time. I only have so much time here. I'm actually going to toast my bread with a little bit of the La Padella high heat saute oil available on Amazon. I am one of their brand chefs, as I've said before, and these guys They just travel everywhere with me. Okay, so I'm gonna coat the bottom of my pan and hope that my pan is not too small for this task. I have quite a mess going on here. Like, I don't understand like how this always happens. So, I'm gonna let that heat up. Oh yeah. I want to coat the whole thing so I can see where I lie in terms of oil. Oh, well, that's gorgeous. Okay. Now we're going to let that sit there. I'm going to try and pay attention to it so it doesn't burn, so I don't have to go through that slicing process again. And in the meantime, I'm going to put my big pan on the back burner for now. Okay, this is getting a little hot. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. So that pan back there is getting wicked hot, so when I put down my chicken, everything cooks up really nice and quick. I'm gonna start with the chicken, pull it, and then go with my vegetables. And I think I'm gonna pull the vegetables too, and then I'm gonna go in, because I really don't want the sauce to break, guys. What are we cooking? We are doing a mushroom cashew cream pasta primavera. Yes. So we already have all my mise en place. There we go. And I have some beautiful zucchini, these little baby corn, some beautiful spinach, some chicken thigh and chicken leg. And we're gonna cook all that up with my cashew mushroom cream sauce that I just made. I'll be uploading this video on YouTube, so if you miss anything, by all means, go in there. It takes a little while to upload with my Wi-Fi here. What time should you be here? I'm going to be done with my fire in about 10-15 minutes, so hop on a plane. Let's go. Oh, my goodness. So, my pasta is already cooked. I just have some spaghetti noodles. And right now, I'm making a little toasted Crostino here to put on the side, because por qué no, right? And it's coming up so beautifully. Just gonna let that sit there. And actually, I think I'm gonna go on ahead and hit this with a little bit of parm. That just makes me happy. Like, just makes me so happy. Okay. So, gonna put a little bit more oil down. Okay, gonna cook that just like that. Thank you for the likes. I am not in a state, I am in Nicaragua. Yeah, cheese, me and cheese. But again, I have an intolerance, that's why we are doing, oh my God, you're so right, chef, absolutely. That is one of my faves as well. It depends on the cheese. You know, the intolerance is more cream and butter based. So cheese and me, we're okay, but I will suffer. When I was in France, I didn't care. Like, but Parmesan, not a big deal. I can do Parmesan, no problem. Okay, so my crisp here is coming up very nicely. switched to a spatula so I can pick up all the cheese and leave no man behind, or woman or person or whatever. And now we're done. A little Parmesan Crostino. So I'm going to put that off to the side. Actually, I'm going to leave it right in the pan so it continues to toast. And then I can slice it and put it onto my plate. Now we get cooking. Actually, I'm going to come into this burner over here with my weird stove. My pan is already screaming hot. So now all I have to do, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. My pan is not warped. Guys, this is so exciting. Like no warps here. I'm going to try and scooch you over a little bit more so you can see the pickup. Please excuse the mess over there. Hopefully I don't drop the phone. There we go. Okay, my plate is ready for plating. And now my mise en place is here. And we are going to start with our chicken. So again, I go in with my La Padella. Give that a little bit of a twirl there. And then the chicken will go in. Actually, I'm going to salt this before I put it in there. But I want to be careful because I am going to be using the pasta water to help make this really nice and creamy. Fingers crossed my sauce doesn't break. Otherwise, I'll be going out for dinner. I'm going to also add pepper because I don't have any chili flake. I need a peppery, spicy flavor. So we're going to go with a lot of pepper. Okay, here we go. Now I'm just going to let that sit for a minute. I'm definitely going to have more pasta and cream for the fam later. Oh my God, I'm so excited. That crostini is amazing looking. I can't wait to have this. Now I'm just going to let that sit. I'm not looking at it. I'm not touching it. So, I don't know what that is. Thank you for the 1,000 likes. Thank you so much. And thank you for sticking around. Thank you for the follows. If you guys hit that follow button, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're missing this video from the start, I will be uploading it. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm new to TikTok. I have an Instagram page that I've had there for a really long time. You get to see all my different styles of cooking there. It's Anita Cooks One. My YouTube channel is Chef Anita Cooks One. And now I'm here on TikTok, just cooking dinners at home. So, no, I am not Australian. I am from Puerto Rico, living in Nicaragua. So, anywho, moving on. I'm going to finally now give my chicken a toss here. And it being the thigh and the leg, as we all know, it's going to be a lot more tender and juicy, so I don't have to worry about overcooking it. Not too much. So that's cooking up so nicely in my brand new pan. So excited for this pan, I cannot even tell you guys. That other thing I was working out of, I don't know what that was. So that's getting going. And it's going to be a really quick pickup because I sliced it so thin. My favorite part, you can always tell the oyster. It's my favorite part of the chicken. Thank you for the taps. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, gonna pull that off to the side. Gonna put my pan straight back here. Let that come back up to heat before we move further. Cannot stress that enough. I'm about to put a lot of ingredients in here that will extract a lot of water. So I'm hoping, again, that my sauce won't break because it doesn't have that really fatty cream. But the cashew does have quite a bit of fat element in it, so we'll see. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We are almost done with this dish. I cannot wait to eat. And I can't wait to bring you back next time for my next live. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Welcome, darling. Guys, you need to follow these people. There's really beautiful content creators out here and people that I really, really, really appreciate for what they do. Now I'm super excited that I have a new chef friend here who is also going to be going live, and I cannot wait to see his live. So this is awesome. Thank you so much for the joins. We are making a pasta primavera, but it has a mushroom cashew cream sauce with Parmesan and beautiful vegetables. So right now, my pan, we're going to give that a test because we are going to sear off this beautiful zucchini. Oh yeah, there we go. I really love zucchini, by the way. Zucchini noodles, I mean, just amazing. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Gonna give that a little bit of salt because the salt will help extract that moisture. So then when I go in there with my sauce, again, fingers crossed, we'll get the required consistency. Now, I am gonna switch over, now that I'm not cooking any more chicken in here, I'm gonna use a wooden spoon so that my new pan doesn't scratch. Oh my gosh. Already, get back in there. Already it has a beautiful sear on it, look. See that brown right there? It's beautiful. Okay, now I'm gonna drop just another little bit of oil, not a lot. Let that all cook through. That's looking beautiful. And now I'm going to very purposefully place my little corn here. And that corn being so beautiful and young and super tender, you really don't need to do much to it. Just let it sit. Ah, try not to burn yourself. Give it a quick sear, and then we're going to cook that into the pasta. Everything is going to get tossed together in just a minute here. Thank you so much. Hi. Oh, yeah, we're almost done with the dish, but it's okay. You can watch it on YouTube, sweetie. It's okay. Thank you for joining me. Creative Contour, ladies and gentlemen. One of my favorite makeup artists on this TikTok, let me tell you. Oh, come on. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Give that another minute. And what it's doing now, it's also picking up all that moisture. It's all cooking back into itself, making it really nice and tender. Thank you so much for the roses, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so that is done. I'm gonna put that down right there. And now we're gonna go in with our pasta, and Here we go. I'm not going to put any oil down. I'm going to use that reserved pasta water. Actually, I'm going to take it off the heat for just a minute because it got really hot. What I'm doing right now is cooling down my pan a little bit because if it's too hot, my sauce is going to break. There we go. Here we are. We'll start off with that. And then, oh, that's super creamy. I think we can just go right in with our pasta. So let's see. How much pasta do I want today? I can eat a bucket full of pasta, by the way. Okay, we'll use that much. Nope. Don't want to scratch my new pan. And I'm just going to help it warm it through with that pasta water before I do anything else. Now I'm going to kick the heat back up. So you can immediately tell that it's nice and warm through. It's getting really nice and just, you know, back to where it should be if you were to pull it right out of the water. I'm being very careful with the words I use. I am doing great. How are you? Yes. I didn't make the pasta myself. I don't have the equipment for that here. Be right back. Hurt, chef. I did purchase the pasta at the market. Okay, that's going. Now I'm going to re-add my chicken so it can cook through even more. We are making a mushroom cashew cream pasta primavera here. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Thank you for being here and hanging around. I love this. Whew, it is hot here. The sun is starting to set soon, and it is like, you can tell from my bangs just how hot it is because they want to curl. Okay, now that that's in, where'd I put it? I'm going to add just a little bit more pasta water because now I'm coming in, fingers crossed, with that cashew cream sauce, which I made with mushrooms. Hi. I'm going to start off with about 2.5 tablespoons. That is not the grater. I'm going to add some Parmesan. Yes, we like it cheesy. And I'm going to give that a toss. And if you notice the motion that I'm using here, that's how you extract the starch from the pasta, and that helps you make your dish creamy. It's a very, very cool step and something that I feel it's very, very necessary when making your pasta dishes. I can actually make something creamy with just olive oil and the pasta water and that motion. That is super important. And if I didn't have a Teflon pan, I would be in there with the tongs very carefully, just working that pasta. So my pasta is super al dente because it's going to sit in there for a minute. I want my chicken to cook through even more in that sauce. So, whoa. Are you kidding me, Miss Jojo? Are you serious? No. Girl. Oh my gosh. What the heck was that? That was a machine gun or some sort. Oh my God, Jojo. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, my flowers are dying. It's so hot in here. Oh, I think they're falling off, actually. Thank you. Oh my God, Jojo. Girl, I'm gonna look you up and I swear I'm just gonna give you the biggest hug. That was incredible. Wow, that was the first time. Oh my God. Orange hearts, yes. Yes, wait, how do you do that? Like that, right? Mwah, mwah. Thank you, Jojo. Thank you. I lost track. That was so amazing. Thank you. Now, I love these dishes too. It's okay. Oh, we lost a whole flower there. It's the second one lost today. It's really hot in here, that's why. Okay. See that? That's just gorgeous. I pulled it off the heat because it was already starting to kind of tighten up a little bit. So now I'm going to go in with my vegetables, which I'm literally just going to give them a toss in there. Oh my God, they're perfectly cooked, by the way. Thank you so much, Jojo. Oh yeah, that tightened up a little bit. So now we go back in with a little bit more pasta water. And it's okay, because that makes everything better. Trying really hard not to break apart my veggies. There we go. And actually, I think I've changed my mind. I think I'll use my spinach for something else, because this looks unbelievable on its own. Like, no lie. Okay. Gonna let that reduce a little bit. Give it a taste. Okay. And that was canned mushrooms, people. I didn't find any fresh mushrooms. It's amazing. Now we're gonna plate. And I wish I had a different setup, but we're gonna go in just like this. Trying to keep it all in the center. Give that a nice twirl. But there's a lot of ingredients in here, so it's probably going to be hard to keep it all cute. But I don't care. I'm just ready to eat, man. I'm still blown away. Oh my God, I know. MCD, I know. It's so creamy. I can't believe that this is no butter, no dairy except for Parmesan cheese. No cream, none of it. And it's like the creamiest pasta ever. I can't believe it that I made this with just cashews. This is a recipe that I am definitely keeping in my arsenal forever. It's amazing. Now we're going to hit that with more Parmesan. Let that cook in a little bit. And then I gotta hurry up and photograph this and eat. And let's not forget about that beautiful Parmesan Crostino. Just like that. And here you are, done. Look at that. Made with canned mushrooms. I'm still blown away. Beautiful cashew. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Look at that. That's just perfection. I love, oh my gosh, what is that? Jojo, please stop. It's not necessary. I just love that you're here. Thank you so much. Now I want to eat that cake. Oh my gosh. You're making me embarrassed. Seriously, I just want to give you a giant hug. You guys are amazing. I just love to cook, and I love being able to bring my content to you from my home and my curly hair and my dying flowers on my head. I mean, this is beyond. Like, I'm overwhelmed. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Creative Contour, thank you. Stop, people. Miss Jojo, seriously, thank you so much. You need to tell me where you live. Okay, this hair is like, seriously. You need to tell me where you live one of these days, and I'm gonna come and cook you and your family a giant meal. No lie. I will. I will do that for you. You are seriously the sweetest thing. Thank you so much for everything, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Right now I'm super embarrassed. Oh my gosh, Jojo, I need to hang up. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. MCD, where are you at? From North Carolina, hi. Hi, I love North Carolina. I would visit there literally every year with my family. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. So much love. I'm giving you a giant hug from all the way here in Nicaragua. Thank you guys for joining me today. I can't wait to come back with a new dish for you guys. And Monroe, North Carolina, awesome. Nice. Thank you for joining me. I love you, MCD. I love you, love you, love you. I'm going to go eat. I'm going to go photograph this because the smell of this dish is unbelievable. Thank you. Thank you, Creative Contour. You guys are seriously the best. Thank you. And if you didn't get to watch it while it was on, please go to my YouTube channel, Chef Anita Cooks One, and you'll be able to see the whole thing there. You guys are buen provecho, mi amor. Goat barbacoa, or a curry, actually. Absolutely. Goat is one of my favorite things ever to cook and eat. I was the only one in my restaurant who would actually serve goat. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go enjoy my food. Thank you so much. I'm probably gonna run out of time. I only gave myself so much time, and this took a lot longer than I thought. But here we are, a cashew cream. What did I say? Mushroom cashew cream pasta primavera. Absolutely gorgeous. Check it out on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much, and I will see you, all of you, very soon. Thank you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you, Jojo. Thank you, Creative Contour. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I can't hang up. How do you hang up?